Hello everyone, welcome back to Collegedunia. Today we are going to dive into St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. Now you might be wondering what's so special about this university. Well, let me explain. This is a private university established pretty recently in 2017 and the campus is spread across 16.64 acres. Not too big, but definitely not small either. And most importantly, it's recognized by UGC, AICTE, and BCI. So you don't have to worry about whether the degree is valid. Now, as you can see, the university offers UG, PG, and PhD programs across science, commerce, management, law, and arts. So, whether you are into numbers, books, or legal studies, there is something here for you and always. Okay, moving ahead, as you can see on the screen, let's check out the programs in detail. Academic programs. So, talking about academic programs at the undergraduate level, you will find 7 options. These include BA Honors, BCom Honors, BMS Honors, and BA LLB Honors. Basically, a nice mix of arts, commerce, and law. Now, for postgraduates, there are 8 programs like MBA, MA, MSc, and even MSW, which is a social work. Now, quite diverse, right? And then, if you're someone who's really into research and academics, there are 7 PhD programs in different specializations. So, the university has covered everything from first degree after school all the way to approach. Now, we are moving ahead. As you can see on the screen, MBA Flagship Program. Alright, now let's focus on their star program, the MBA. This is considered their flagship courses. The fee is rupees 10.80 lakhs for the 2-year program. Eligibility? Well, you must be thinking about eligibility. You just need 50% in graduation and then you can apply through exams like CAT, ZET, MET, CMET or NMET. But selection is not just about marks. They also have WAT, written ability test, and then group discussion, and finally a personal interview. So yeah, they want to see not just your academics, but also how you think, write, and present yourself. So it makes sense, right? Because MBA is all about communication and leadership. Now, placement highlights. Now, I know what's on your mind, placements, because honestly, that's what most of us care about when it comes to colleges. So, here's the good news. In 2024, the highest package offered to MBA graduates was 12 LPA. That's quite impressive actually for a young university. And the average package across program is 8 LPA, not bad at all. Alright. And wait, here is the big number. 177 companies came for recruitment. Top recruiters, the big 4 names actually: PwC, Deloitte, and KPMG. So if consulting or auditing excites you, this is definitely a strong option. Now, top recruiting companies. As you can see it's not just 1 or 2 firms. Apart from the big 4, several other reputed companies visit here. That means students get exposure to multiple industries, consulting, finance, IT, you name it. You just need to name it. All right. Moving on to the admission process. Well, admission process, as you can see, let me simplify this step by step. So the first step is registration. First, you register using your email ID and mobile number. Then application. You fill up the online form, upload your documents and pay the rupees 1000 as an application fee. Now the third step is selection. Depending on the course, it could be merit based or exam based. For some, you will also face an interview. And now the fourth step, admission. Once, if you're selected, you just confirm and pay the fees. Alright. And it's pretty simple, right? So just make sure you don't miss the deadline. Now, popular courses and fees. All right. So let's quickly talk about fees here. The MBA cost about rupees 10.80 lakhs. BA honors comes around 2.66 to 3.59 lakhs. BA LLB honors is about 7.86 lakhs and BCom honors is around 5.17 lakhs. So yeah, as you can see, fees is different, but usually MBA is the most expensive because of the placement outcomes. Scholarships, the favorite part. Now the interesting part, scholarships of here is that, because who doesn't love fee waivers, right? There are merit-based scholarships like Loyalo Scholarship, 100% tuition waiver, Brito Scholarship, 50% waiver, and Nihil Ultra Scholarship, full waiver for UG students, undergraduate students. And then need-based scholarships like a Rupee Scholarship, 50% waiver, Rupa Scholarship, 100% waiver, and Ignatius Scholarship, that 200% waiver for Divyang students. Okay. So if you are good academically or facing so if you're good academically or facing financial issues, the university really supports you. Now, campus facilities. Moving ahead, and let's take a quick tour of the campus facilities here. Now, there is a modern library with both physical and digital resources, separate hostels for boys and girls, if together accommodating around 500 students. And computer labs are well equipped, and interestingly, they even have a specialized Mac lab for mass communication students. For sports lovers, there is a football field, basketball, and badminton courts. Other facilities include hostel mess with 3 meals a day, daily, of course, food court, infirmary, chapel, bank, and ATM, and of course, smart classrooms. So, honestly, student life here is quite comfortable. You don't really have to step out for basics. Okay, now student life. What about actual student life? Well, students often say the campus is very vibrant, especially during fests and events. The library is well loved, and placement office is quite active in connecting students with companies. There are also multiple clubs and societies. So, if you're into debating, dancing, or even entrepreneurship, you will find like minded people. In short, academics plus fun both are balanced here. Now, comparison with Admas University. Okay, so let's compare St. Xavier's with another popular name, that is Admas University. St. Xavier was established in 2017 while Admas came up early in 2014. St. Xavier's campus is 16.64 acre while Admas is huge with 120 acres. Xavier's is more into humanities and management while Admas leans towards technical and science courses. So honestly, it depends on your interest. If you're into management, Xavier's is stronger. If you're more into tech, Admas may suit you. Now, international student admission. Last topic. International students. Admissions are open for foreign nationals, PIO, OCI cards holders, and NIS students. Now, admission usually happens at the beginning of the academic year. One small note. There is no lateral entry except for exchange programs with partner universities. So if you are planning a shift mid-course, that might be tricky. So that was a detailed walkthrough of St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. As you can see, it's young but already making a name for itself, especially in management and placements. If you're planning higher studies in Kolkata, this can be definitely on your shortlist. That's it for today's video. If this was helpful, do hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more such content. For more details, see the description, follow this channel.